clicker training our dogs, and also teaching our dog it's an eye contact exercise, teaching our dog the command eyes, which is going to be really useful like outside when we're trying to do what's called counter conditioning. So if you have a fearful dog or you want to get your dog's attention and kind of break up the mental pattern of like fear stuff or anxiety stuff outside, maybe cars, other dogs, it's a great way to like get eye contact from your dog and like disrupt that stuff, and also to pay your dog for like learning new coping skills, learning how to relax outside. It's a little cold in here. The first thing you want to do is condition your dog to the clicker. And so when we're doing this, there are two marker words, okay? There's good or yes, and then there's nope. So if you're out in the world, you know, this may or may not work depending on like how amped up your dog is, or like if they are an anxious dog, fearful dog, and you want to do some counter conditioning. That means like rewarding them around calm behavior, around cars, around people, around dogs. You know, you have to be aware of their arousal state, their excitement, which may or may not be happy. You know, excitement is just being amped up, down. You want to be aware of that, and you want to work with the concept of thresholds. So there's a certain threshold that if they are pushed over, like if it's too intense for them, then you're going to get all the crazy stuff, and that they're not even going to take the food. They're not going to want the food. There's not going to be a high value enough treat to compete with all the stuff out here. So that's why I recommend like clients just like going out directly right in your driveway, right in the front door of your house, your street, like a familiar area where the dog knows, or like a place that's really calm. There's not like off-leash dogs, a place that's chill, so that you can like slowly increase their threshold of what they can tolerate. And so you want to be mindful of that. If it just feels like, hey, this isn't working, like it's this concept of thresholds you want to be aware of. So what I want Kimchi to understand is the sound of the clicker. So we're going to use the clicker instead of the word good, because good, you know, there's so many variations on the way we can say good. We can be excited, we can, you know, it can just sound so different depending on the moment for us. And so to give the dog like a really reliable, clear sound, we'll use the clicker instead of the marker word good. So you're going to do this like 30 times in one sitting. You could feed your dog their daily kibble, one piece at a time, doing this. And you could do this for a few days, you know, just to get that association really strong. You have some time. You don't have to deliver, you know, the reward immediately after a good or a click. You can wait. You can start to space it out a little bit more. So he starts to associate that, like when he hears this click, some kind of reward is going to come. So he's like, this clicker is awesome. So I'm going to take 2 treats, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold them out. I'm going to hold the treat with the clicker in my hand. I'm holding it in between these 2 fingers right here, because I need to click right here. So I've got this, you know, this wraps around your finger. If you can get one like that, it's really nice. So I'm gonna go out here, and then when Kimchi voluntarily looks at me by himself, I click and reward. So you don't need to say good. So now I'll start to say eyes. 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 So then I'm adding in for some durations. So instead of saying good, 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 pay. I'm clicking. Click, click, as he's still fully in eye contact with me. Eyes. Eyes. Good, so I'm getting some duration there. Eyes. So like he's starting to associate that like the reward's gonna keep coming if he is looking at me into my eyes. 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 Alright, Kimchi. That's basically it, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, the idea is you go outside to a calm place where you just kind of want to work on breaking up the mental patterns, getting your dog to tune into you, getting your dog to look at you instead of like all this other crap going on out there that like amps them up or makes them afraid. And it just gives you another tool, using some positive reinforcement to disrupt patterns and build confidence and connection with you. So that's the idea. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay, take care. Bye. Break. Break, 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 break.